خسارات كبيرة. يا النجمة جالاكسي، يا النجمة جالاكسي، مغادرة تمت من النجمة جالاكسي وميرامار. قالت كلمتها وغادر النجمة جالاكسي، لكن تبقى الأمور باليد بميرامار القادمة. إذا ما تعثر لا سي بي، وإذا ما تعثر لاعبي فريق الدي بلس كيا معنا على أرضية الميدان سويزي وكيوزيزي. التواجد اللي قاعد يكون محاضر لهؤلاء اللاعبين رينا مكاريا على مناطق جيدة هنالك بالقرب من الأطراف الغربية. والتواجد أيضا لاعبي فريق جلد الفا 7 بانتشار رائع على المناطق الشمالية، ليبحث أيضا عن تقديم مباراة مختلفة بكل تأكيد. انفلونس يحاول لورانزين بالتقرب من هنالك من زوايا لاعبي فريق سبيريت. 4 ام في اسقاط لاحد اللاعبين دي ار اكس بهجوم صعب على نجمة جالكسي اللي غادر بهذا الكامباوند. نوك داون تم من احد اللاعبين سنو اكس وضغطهم، بعدها تمت الامور بشكلها المختلف. هنا المحاولات بسيخ ايضا لاعبي فريق الدي بلس، هل بدات رحله الدي بلس بحصد النقاط؟ 3 نقاط والرافعه قد تسجل ايضا لمصلحه لاعبي فريق الدي بلس في هذه اللحظات. يحاول الشمشون، يا شمشون بديت رحلتك يا شمشون، مين راح يوقفك؟ مين راح يوقفك يا شمشون؟ القادم من سيول ليقدم رسائلا الى العالم. نولبو يضرب، نول هو يا كوري.
And if Alpha 7 want to make this ascension work, they want to change the game, they will need to take this third party, sweep through the north edge, isolate these fights. 4MV look to put more pressure on, but slowly Alpha 7 march forwards. Revo the first to step into harm's way. Flip goes down and 4MV commit to the push. Carrillo moves up for Alpha 7 behind all of this, and 4MV, they've made their way onto the inside, but they may have sealed themselves within their own tomb. If Alpha 7 can get here in time, Reaper steps through, goes down to the spray, and Lemon keeps the door frame under control, keeps the inside there for Na'Vi. Apex is down as well. They could res here, and Alpha 7 have established their perimeter all the while.
Alpha 7 looking good for a couple more points here on the cards and maintaining a huge amount of presence over towards that northeast side. They're going to be extremely happy. Either way, this breaks down. One Elim already. Nade starting to send over the top. Doc, he's hurting. The Mafioso looks to deliver the final nail.
Perfect encirclement from Alpha 7. They read this fight like a book. And they add these points to their tally with all too much gusto.
حان وقت النهاية يا دوكا، حان وقت المغادرة يا دوكا.
A really good result for the Brazilians on the north.
Alpha 7 just going from good to better here inside this map. And Revo, to be fair to him, even though not been too high up in the lobby, he's been eviscerating the competition thus far, reminding them why he is the shotgun of Brazil. But RCB make their way on over on that eastern side to Alpha 7, have an inkling of what's going down.
RCB, not the ones to find it. It's actually flipped from Na'Vi, who spots McGrellin on the way out. There's cover from the buggy, but it is slim to none. And with RCB, you're right, coming in from this western side, the ridgeline is exposed. Alpha 7, I think they're losing McGrellin here. Not really too much to do about it, but 2 players looking for an answer, moving up the side of the cliff in the vehicle, trying to scramble their way back to Na'Vi and put the pressure on even further. Turn the screws to them. But all 3 of these Na'Vi players have somehow made it out blank.
I don't know how that's possible, but the resilience shown there from Na'Vi is nothing short of extraordinary. TJP up against Guild. J-King doing a pretty good job. Themselves in at Triple S, gets a lot of shots and longs now, has to deal with the short end of the stick down towards this south side. The player gets right up in his face. And now he looks to finish.
over the top of the smoke, drops down low. Wagner there, high ground potentially, a third party as the spray from Longs is there. Matic on that off angle is the one to put a stop to it, and the rest of Guild under pressure as well. Team Spirit have flexed out, they lost a player earlier, but they still have 3 to go, and Wagner, he's trapped on the outside here for Guild. I don't think he's going to be able to get away from this unless you rip a real big smoke train, get some reses on board. Guild should be done for here.
Yeah, this is a terrifying situation to be in for Guild. Have to marshal the banners if they want to get out of here, but it's just unlikely. Matic fully out of manual, straight into automatic. Sending the nades downhill, and it's impossible to leave this location. Team Spirit do need to clear it though. So Kitsune will be first to face, puts the fire up in front.
Molotov reduces the retreat opportunities and immediately forces the peak. Team Spirit handle that one. And Guild fall to it. 6 elims found for Team Spirit on the western side of this circle. As we're just about to find where our next phase is going to take us. Right now, Thunder Talk, slap bang in the middle, 2 hills either side of them, trying to keep themselves under control with 4 players in the middle. The circle does slam straight on top of them as well.
Thunder Talk have a very big opportunity now. For RCB, maybe it was a missed window, which was Alpha 7 and Na'Vi, and I think it was more the fact that somehow, some way, Na'Vi is able to pick themselves up to their feet, looking fairly zombie-like. Keep on walking forward. They do make it into the circle. And RCB has to clear. They want to play over towards that eastern side, which is the only really feasible approach for them.
Silas first across the road. 2 players from Alpha 7 to face off against them. Na'Vi still on that eastern flank. Silas spotted, and that is, you're right, from Voindonki on the southwest edge of this fight. This scrap is going the way of Alpha 7, though. Dips out into the blue for a long time. Carrillo takes a lot of damage from it, takes a round as well, but will just about stay alive for a moment longer. Outside, he does find the knock, but it's Vexy with the Maxi 14. Hitting hard, and Alpha 7 fall to it.
Sara, the lone samurai, now needs to go on by himself. Time to get some more points. He doesn't know that Enigma Galaxy's out, but he just needs to live. But this is a hard place to do it from. Voindonki ID likely will have information. He's got no vehicle to work with until he spots a monster truck right inside his way. He'll need that bad boy going forward. Sends it out, tons of damage pouring over towards him though. How much longer can he live? And Na'Vi should have sightlines on this.
It's Voindonki though, real peppering the edge of this monster truck. I don't think it gets away. You can see it starting to burst into flames. Under the bonnet, that's far from healthy. Will no longer be operable. And Sara is trapped, but he's in the zone. He is in just about the north side of this zone and will be safe for just a moment longer. Voindonki ID are able to sit there too. Na'Vi with their outpost on the north, not so lucky, but Influence Rage, they're rolling around on the south side. Team Spirit crunching in from the north. DRX being the opposing force to put the pressure down, and Diego's the last to stand for Influence Rage.
Strong approach from Team Spirit this game. I mean, they are surrounded on all sides. Nate's going through. Good one over the top side there from DRX. Team Spirit will claim one of those eliminations. Now D+ trying to clear out Incilio. Still with 4 players alive though, John, 4 eliminations. This could turn out to be a good game for them. Angling themselves closer and closer to the top 2.
Depends on how far Sara can go. With Incilio going down, the placements are going to start to add up now. It's D+ Kier, 5 eliminations. Slowly approaching. They were 16 points behind the top spot at the start of this match. They are slowly eating into that lead. Na'Vi take a knock, and that actually goes over to D+ Kier as well. Puncher, I don't think he's getting back up, with Chips moving into position, flanking out to the east side there. Goes out wide and has the cover. Next circle